Shalom, shalom, shalom. Welcome. Okay, right. This is Julie. Hi, shalom. How you doing? And yeah, first time using the gimbal. Well, actually, tell a lie, second time using the gimbal. But today, the reason why I'm sitting on the couch, yes, it is the middle of summer, and Dubai is crazy hot. Yesterday, the weather exceeded 50 degrees. So if you can imagine 50 degrees, and I've still got a blanket and a pillow. Why? Because we are living in the AC world, and the air conditioning world, it does get cold. Now, the reason why I'm here, I wanted to basically let you all know that I am a sickle cell warrior. So the reason why I explained the blanket and the pillows, even though I'm in 50 plus degree heat, is that I do need to keep warm. That doesn't necessarily mean I've got to wrap up and be on this for you. It's just because as a sickler, yes, we still need to keep warm. And believe you me, I do spend moments out on the balcony. But for this, on this occasion, if I even step out on the balcony, guaranteed the slippers will be fried. Quite literally. Anyway, back of the ranch. So, welcome, welcome, welcome. This is the first episode of a show that I'm going to be sharing with you, especially my sickle warriors. For those who don't know about sickle cell anemia or sickle cell thalassemia, there's copious amounts of information out on the internet, but just for your benefit, it is a rare blood disorder, and it's all to do with the red blood cells. My red blood cells are not the same as your normal red blood cells. They are shaped in a half moon, or what we call a sickle. So as a result of that, we don't actually get enough oxygen to allow the blood to flow through the veins to get to the vital organs in our body. And because of that, often it could end up pretty bad, meaning that we have a crisis. And that crisis could be as small as just having a little twinge of pain, or an actual episode where it could get to the point where if there's not enough oxygen getting to vital parts of your organs, it could be pretty serious. The symptoms of sickle cell, as I mentioned before, it could be like small twinges of pain to full-blown crisis where the pain is so excruciating you need medical attention straight away. The pain episodes can actually last between 1 hour and literally days, sometimes weeks. And if it's not controlled, or if you don't have access to medical assistance, yes, it could end up as a fatality. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but hey, I'm here, right? So for my fellow sicklers out there, shout out to you all. I wanted to do this because I felt as though many people who know me don't believe that I've actually got sickle cell anemia. And they wonder, well, what is it she's doing? She doesn't seem to be unwell. She looks healthy. So what is it that I do to keep on top of it? Well, first and foremost, I keep warm all the time. I keep as warm as I possibly can. And secondly, I actually eat very well. I have a healthy, balanced diet. Okay, so I don't consume too much junk. But the most important thing that I do is I rely on the Most High above. Yes, our Father. So I always pray. I always make sure that I, put my trust in Him, because without Him, I wouldn't even be here today. This is just a small introduction to this new program. Don't know what it's going to be called yet. Ooh. But I wanted to literally reach out to you to let you know that this is a journey. It's a marathon, it's not a sprint. And there are no, there are no sort of immediate remedies to actually erase sickle cell, albeit there are tests that prove that they can actually cure the disorder. I would make sure that you do your research first, but most importantly, pray about it before you even go down that road. Okay. Secondly, it's about me sharing my story about how I kept well throughout the years. Growing up with sickle cell anemia has been incredibly challenging at times, and there has been times of it's been quite traumatic, not just for myself but for my family members especially, and those who are close, nearest and dearest. So I want to thank them for being incredibly supportive throughout my journey having this condition. I celebrate the condition because I know that without it I wouldn't be a testament. Well, I wouldn't have a testimony, sorry. Get it right. I wouldn't have a testimony to say that I am not just a survivor, I'm a warrior of the disorder. I want to give encouragement. I want to inspire anybody who is going through, whether it be a crisis now. I want to reassure you that it will be okay. Trust and believe. Trust in the Most High, most importantly, but believe that you can get through it, just to make these really small changes. Throughout the show, I will be sharing recipes with you, as well as also I'm going to share music, because I found that music was part of my healing process, especially when I found myself in a crisis and I'd come out of a crisis. And as a result of coming out of a crisis, I would end up writing a lot of music, which again was inspired by the Most High. So I will stress that although crises and pain and all the things that come with having this disorder are beneficial to your growth, your spiritual growth, your physical growth, your mental growth, and all the above. Okay, so don't be disheartened. Trust me, I've been through it too. Okay, now I hope that this video will make sense. I'm sure it will. I'm not even a hope, I know it will. And I just want to let you know that you can also reach out to me if you feel you want to share a personal story. Please do, and I will leave my contact details in the description. You can reach out, and also it's not just about reaching out, it's also about sharing, just sharing and raising awareness about the condition. I just want to let you know that I am 51 years young with sickle cell disease, or sickle cell anemia, same thing. And I'm a survivor. And I just want you to know that. Thank you for listening, and I will be back soon for another showdown. Mwah. Shalom.